happy 21st of September, bro.
21st of September. You know what that means.
21st
you know what that
September.
means. Hey, listen. Great song by the perfect group, Earth, Wind, and Fire. So today is the 21st of September. If you don't know what we're talking about, you should know what we're talking about. You should know. If you go to any wedding, this bends genres, this bends everything. If you go to a wedding and you put on this song, September.
Yeah, it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
And that's right, everybody. And if people are not having a good time then, you at the wrong wedding. Maybe this couple ain't gonna make it if you can't have a good time there. But Earth, Wind, and Fire, man. Now we were talking a while ago about Earth, Wind, and Fire, and I thought you knew this, but when they first started, it's a great story. Like you could get a lot of inspiration from Earth, Wind, and Fire's story because Maurice White and his brother Verdine, still in the band. You just saw him there with the perm, has a good time on the bass. But Maurice White had a very comfortable gig. He was a drummer, and he was shy. How about that for irony? He was a shy drummer for Ramsey Lewis. Ramsey Lewis, very tight, professional jazz band. And he went to Ramsey, and he said, hey, Ramsey, I'm thinking about starting this band, and it's going to have like it's going to have some salsa influences, some disco, some R&B, a little bit of everything. I'm going to push it here, Ramsey. And Ramsey told him, he said, Reese, take a nap, man. Take a nap. I mean, I think you've been a little crazy with this. So he really went out on a limb to start this band. So he left Chicago for LA. And do you know Michael Smith? Before Philip Bailey was even in the band, do you know who was a part of Earth, Wind, and Fire?
I mean, I know now because you told me, but I didn't know it before this morning. I'll tell you that.
Donny Hathaway. Oh, can you imagine?
Best voices of all time. No, I mean, just
that's just too much. That's just too much talent.
Yeah,
that's just too much talent in one band.
As we used to say. Yeah.
So yeah,
no,
Donny.
That's an incredible story. But no, man, like the elements. I was raised on the elements, you know, because I come from a good household. I come from good parenting, and they raised me on good music.
I do too.
So yeah, absolutely. September and Let's Groove, both at my wedding. And because of those two songs, and also Let's Groove on, you know, the video game Just Dance, Let's Groove is like the anthem to the Smith household. My kids love getting down to the Just Dance, Let's Groove. September's great. Speaking of Ramsey Lewis, love Sun Goddess, the live version in particular. I was trying to like narrow down like my top Earth, Wind, and Fire songs. Next thing you know, I got a whole page from September, Let's Groove,
Fantasy,
Can't Hide Love, Devotion,
Can't Hide Love,
Keep Your Head to the Sky. That's it. Can't Hide Love is your number one.
Well, I'm saying, Can't Hide Love.
In the Stone, Getaway.
Yeah, well, Can't Hide Love is my song with my wife.
That's yours. Okay.
That's, you know. Part of my proposal plan, and this kind of broke down, part of my proposal plan was I was going to take some singing lessons, and I was going to have a friend of mine who was a musician, was going to kind of set the tone for me, and I was going to sing that to my wife, but that just didn't work out that way.
Reasons,
that's
bro.
our song.
Reasons was the one I first learned how to slow dance to back in the day. Was Reasons, but yeah,
but it's not a romantic song. But Reasons is not a romantic song. A lot of people think that is a song about coming together. That's not a song about coming together. That's really like going in different directions. So look at the lyrics. Look at the lyrics again. But hey, I got something else for you.
I will study that. Okay. Well, you still on this subject? Don't pivot yet, because go ahead. What else?
Oh, I'm not gonna pivot. I'm not because listen. Okay. I can, Mike. We could talk about Earth, Wind, and Fire until 6 or 7 or 8 o'clock. We really could.
All day.
But
I mean, they make great songs for bands too. Go ahead, like marching bands, like in the Stone, Getaway, On Your Face. Great songs for marching bands. What? I didn't know what. Go ahead.
Yeah. You didn't know that Donny Hathaway was in the band, but did you know that Jim Brown originally managed Earth, Wind, and Fire? Jim Brown. Yeah, that dude.
I mean, what didn't Jim Brown do? How long did that last?
Well, it didn't last that long, because let me tell you a little story. True story. True story.
So what you gonna do?
This is right. This is in Maurice
You got
White's,
that good. You caught that. Good.
I did. Oh, I got it. I love it.
Good.
This is in Maurice White's autobiography, a great one. My Life with Earth, Wind, and Fire. I recommend it. Awesome book. So they're going to meet up with Jim Brown. Maurice White knocks on the door to Jim Brown's place. Jim Brown comes to the door completely naked.
Of course.
Just stand there. And Maurice White was like, what is this? Is he trying to beat me? Is he about to beat me up?
Right.
Like, what am I supposed to do with this? But just a very
action
imposing
star, Jim Brown.
Yeah,
I mean, when you say Jim Brown was their manager, like as if he was just keeping him in line, like he wasn't negotiating no contracts or nothing like that.
He was because he was in the business. You know, Jim Brown, he had a deal, and this is where you want to talk about something you want to have again, you want to play over, and this is what we're doing. This is why Brother for Another is so important, okay? Because we're just expanding it. We're going to expand the view of all these stereotypical things. We're gonna just bust that. We're gonna bust through that. We're gonna bust through that. All right. Jim Brown had an opportunity to get some movie deals in place.
Mm-hmm.
You know this about Jim Brown? Yeah.
I know he was
pretty much
one of the biggest action stars of all time, but
no, he had a chance. He had a chance to green light some movies and to because with his influence, he could have been like a filmmaker, shot caller. And he passed on Purple Rain because he didn't think it was black enough.
What?
You can't define blackness. You can't define blackness, Jim Brown. Who can? Who can do that?
Wow, that is a phenomenal story. I
probably want that one back.
Probably does. Hey, I'm gonna play a little game of you can only have a one, because that's that's what you got to do. So Earth, Wind, and Fire, you call them the perfect group. You can only have one. Earth, Wind, and Fire, Mays, Isley Brothers. Throw in the Commodores there. I'll go 4. Earth, Wind, and Fire, Frankie Beverly Mays, Earth, Wind, and Fire. See, I love Earth, Wind, and Fire, but I was just doing that as an excuse to shout out Frankie Beverly and Mays. As a matter of fact, talk about verses. Can we get a verses of Mays versus Earth, Wind, and Fire? Can we get Frankie Beverly Mays dressed in all white versus Earth, Wind, and Fire? I'm here for that. And then Ronald Isley and the Isley Brothers, they can have the winner of that verse. That's my childhood in a nutshell.
That's a good verses. You know, Mike, it's the golden time of day. You go sing it? Sing it, man. Go ahead.
Can we sing? It don't roll. It don't go with this beat. It don't go with this beat, you know?